Welcome back. Fresh week.
Yo.
No fresh cut. I'm looking crazy. I want to give a shout out to my partner, Elsky Biz. I feel like I got to know him a lot this week. We've been through some shit this week.
Oh damn, I ain't.
With a personal tip.
Yeah, for sure.
Welcome to Keeping It in the Yard Vibecast.
Welcome
the world's
back, y'all.
most toxic vibecast ever.
Yeah, there's a lot going on always.
For sure. All extra on a dramatic tip. This episode 19.
Yep.
Before we get started, I just want to give a couple shouts. I want to give a shout out to High End Janitorial Service, clean outs, move outs, Airbnb turnarounds, commercial, residential, industrial. Contact me at 267-738-3930. We're also looking for some employees. If you're young, motivated, got reliable transportation, get with me. Same number, 267-738-3930. Also, any sponsors, anybody that's looking to partner with us, anybody who wants to get a product out there, anybody that want to anything promoted, anybody just want to see two young brothers thrive, get with us.
Or be a part of it. Just reach out, y'all.
For sure, at the vibecast22@gmail.com. Again, at the vibecast at 22, the vibecast22@gmail.com. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm extremely.
Or DM
exhausted.
the Instagram page, Keep It a Yard.
Yeah, shout out to the. All right, listen. Y'all fucking around. Listen. Listen. This is what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to tell somebody that we super dope and listen to the fucking show. We need to run these streams up. We're on all platforms. The YouTube page at Keep It a Yard Vibecast. We have all audio on all platforms. We have the visuals. Every show we did is up on Instagram.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear shit about where the YouTube episodes at. This episode.
Episode 11.
Okay, that's missing. Yeah. Oh, that was a
T fucked up. That's my dog.
Yeah,
though.
that was
He
a
said it
Taylor.
was a lot. T fucked up
Yeah,
on
shout
that,
out
one,
to
but
T,
we don't
though.
got that one. But outside of that, tell everybody check us out. It's free to watch. Give us your honest opinion. Tell somebody, like and subscribe, please help us get up because I heard
like somebody did give us an honest opinion on some feedback on one of our reels. She was letting our ass though.
She was drawn. I had to call Al immediately. He was like, "You seen that shit?" He's like, "Yeah, squad, I seen that shit. I ain't read it though. I just said 100." What?
Yeah, I just put an emoji. I didn't read it.
On some super fake engaged shit. Like, all right, cuz.
Yeah. It was a lot for me. It was early in the morning. I was dealing with my son.
All right. So again, check us out on YouTube. All the content is on the YouTube. We're on all the podcast platforms.
Yeah,
Get with us
for sure.
We have two special guests today.
Family.
These are L's sisters and cousin. Sister and cousin. I'm sorry. That's plural. We got the divine, superfine chocolate Dani. And we got the sensational and mysterious Riri on them niggas.
Shout out to Rhea. Shout out to Rhea. Shout out to Dani.
They just come bringing a little positive excitement. A mature woman's outlook. It ain't gonna be too many busted opens on this motherfucker.
No, not this episode.
Not today. They very clad. They smell like perfume. I mean, they look like they sprayed the mist and walked in it.
Yeah.
I mean, like they good. So we got this thing we do nut shit of the week if y'all heard the show.
But ask somebody week was first.
Yes.
How was y'all week, Dani and Maria? I'll start with Dani. How was your week?
So far so good. Honestly, I don't really have anything to say that was like funny or different. My week was pretty cool so far. This is the highlight of my week, being here with y'all guys.
Cool.
Hey,
Going
shout
on.
out
But
to
how your week normally look, Dani?
Normally, I stay low.
Mm-hmm.
So my week is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really have too much going on like that. I don't be in the mix.
We had a staycation this weekend.
We did. The weekend.
Sunday was the part of the
leading up
weekend.
to the.
Yeah.
Yep. We had
But we do it
staycation.
from Thursday to Thursday, so whatever
Oh,
happened
yeah.
after
Oh,
Thursday.
yeah.
Oh, so
we
they can
had
talk about a staycation.
We had a staycation.
Yeah, we wanted to go, I guess, out of the country, but we just don't feel like traveling right now.
Okay.
Monkeypox and all that.
Too much shit going on.
Yeah, so we just did a little staycation at W. It was actually really nice.
For sure.
Mhm.
We was trying all link. We was trying
I
all
don't
link.
know what happened to you, Have. What happened?
I was ready at 4 p.m. when I was told niggas was checking in going swimming. I was there.
Oh, so.
But there's an L for.
It's all right.
Oh,
Listen.
wow.
Like I wasn't just gonna come without cuz. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right,
so I was
right,
like, bro,
right.
what you doing? Oh, I'm at the beach. Nigga, what?
So
We
it
supposed
was
to be in
his
the
fault.
double
You was in the real
Yeah.
family joint. It was good pictures and
That would've
everything.
been- that would've been
Pictures and
your-
all that. I threw a monkey wrench in the whole
You
vibe.
really
Oh, he be
did.
on nut shit. So it was like I texted the nigga like, yo, what's the move? 236 crickets. I look on his page and they got a shirt open on the beach and shit.
With the baby and all
With
that
the
looking
baby.
cute.
I'm like,
With
look at
frames
this.
on. I said,
Look
oh, I
at
guess
this.
4 o'clock's a dub. This nigga.
Yeah, my fault.
Ray,
How was your
nut
week,
shit.
man?
I mean, how was your week?
Yeah, yeah.
It was pretty good. After the staycation, it was just work, but it was really nice. Nice little kickback to relax.
Like,
It
what
was
y'all
cool.
do at the staycation?
Me and Danielle are like the most boring vacationers. Like we literally just
Sit by the fucking
pool
pool.
That's it?
and like eat and walk around. That's literally me and Danielle. Unless I'm like in Europe, I don't want to move.
Like, no sneaky link shit? No shit like that?
No.
Danny caught a vibe though at the rooftop
I
spot.
caught a few.
She
To
did,
be honest,
but
I
she-
caught a
yeah,
few.
she
I mean, you know,
does.
that's normally my thing. You know, I normally catch a vibe here and there. You know,
Yeah.
but
Uh-huh.
Find somebody to have a conversation with.
Yeah, I'm not that nice.
Hell yeah,
I'm-
Maria
I'm
just.
not that nice.
You not
Yeah.
nice, Ray?
I'm not that
no,
nice.
she get in on my conversation. Like, she get in on it.
I'm like, yeah, but I'm a good wingman.
Yeah,
I'm that.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
that.
when it-
Definitely a good wingman.
I'm a good wingman for
Do
sure.
some good oops in your day.
Listen.
on the button.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that, but I'll be more low key than that. But it was nice. It
All
was
right,
nice.
so you said you did after the staycation, you was calm, you went to work.
Just work.
That was it?
That really is just. I'm a little boring.
No, it's cool.
Not
Boring is
really
safe.
though.
Born and safe though. these
Typically
days.
Boring is
tonight
safe,
we
man.
would have had our
STD
little
free.
cousins night. We
Oh,
would have
yeah,
a
we'd
little
have
dinner.
had to, yeah, Maria would have
I
cooked.
be, yo, your dinners be interrupting my vibes with this nigga. Because he'll spin me. Instead of him just saying, no, I'm going to Riri crib, the nigga just won't show up.
I know.
He be like, oh, we got this going on. He be like, all right, I'm on my way. Crickets.
Then I gotta go to Rhea crib. Rhea got
I
the
know.
But he
grub.
don't say it till later, though. Like,
Yeah, I don't say
no,
that.
no,
either.
no. I just, instead of saying, bro, I'm going to Riri crib, you try and slide.
But you know me, I'm a last minute nigga. I might.
Yeah.
You already know. Nigga, fuck that. This nigga already know he going to Maria house. He just be fucking around in the conversation, like engaging, like he going to meet us wherever the fuck we going to be at. No, that's-
That's typically my Thursday. That's for the last I don't know how long, but it's good. It's
Yeah,
good.
I'm trying to start something new.
Probably
Trying to
make
start
that a
something.
thing, man.
Yeah.
After here, go to Riri crib and eat.
Man,
Yeah.
food is legendary. I mean, it's awesome.
I heard.
I ain't
you.
never.
Hey, shout out. We trying to get her to start
Listen.
cooking, man. Try to do something. Start selling some
She got
platters.
no for real, like special.
Her hand
Like,
crazy.
you ain't met nobody like you
Yeah,
ain't.
her hand
heard.
crazy.
That's a lot of. That's a big undertaking.
No, she
cooking
got
all
a
the
real
time.
You know, it's
Her
diverse.
brother
hard.
the
It's
caterer?
hard. You know,
Yeah.
I'm
Her
a.
brother the
Yeah.
caterer?
So
Yeah.
there's a-
How
So
y'all
you-
gonna say that when your brother the
I'm gonna
caterer?
keep
No,
me
but-
honest. No, hear me
Gang
out.
war.
Me
Family
being.
gang.
Don't put
Switch,
me in
we
there.
love
I
you,
ain't
Switch.
like
We love you, Duran.
Coming
Nobody
from-
touching Honey Hill Catering right now.
Yeah,
all right?
nobody
Listen,
on his-
That's the free
Yeah.
promo. That's
This
the free
presentation
promo.
is on the bean. Shout out to Honey Hill Catering, y'all.
But coming from
He
another
around.
woman,
Uh-huh.
a lot of women are not like broad in cooking. They
Mhm.
normally just stick to one thing, whatever. She can do in every
Everything.
aspect. Baking, you name it. You name it. You name a cuisine. You name it. Aging,
Whatever,
everything.
bro.
She got
Shout
it.
out to Riri.
Got
Why
it.
you not married? What's going on?
That
We
ain't-
gonna get there.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
Oh, God.
How
Nice
she
shit to do.
does?
Yeah.
You know?
Nice. My week.
How was your
It's always an eye.
Y'all, they know already. But my week was cool, surprisingly. It was cool. I enjoyed it. I had a nice little weekend, you know what I'm saying, with my family.
Okay.
And with Maria and them and Danny, they kind of capped the Saturday off. So
Okay.
it was kind of cool. My week been good, man.
On the
Nothing but
rooftop tip?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
nothing but good vibes. Nothing but good vibes.
That's cool.
How
was yours?
How was your week?
I've been gang warring for 72 hours.
Mm.
Oh, man.
I got
Full
the
3 days?
whole 3 days since
Okay.
Monday. Since
Wow.
L. Since L.
What's that, Monday? That was Monday. Yeah,
Since I was with L.
since I popped up. Yeah.
So I was gang warring with cuz since then. Shit need to simmer down now. I mean, but on a positive note, I picked my kids. They back up here for like another week.
Shout out to
Fucking
Park
with them. I
with the
got Park
push Isley on
Hey.
in the studio.
all young rebel shit. All
So
young rebel
cute.
articulate shit. He went all the smiz.
Yeah. Shout out to Park.
I don't know,
and
but
all my
outside of
other
that,
members.
shit been chilling, man. Shout out to Jay, shout out to Riley, shout out to Dot. You know what I mean? You listen, as a fashion forward family, like I consider y'all, I feel good because my daughter respect my fashion hand.
Okay.
Right.
Because she send me shit.
Ooh, that's yeah.
Dad, what you think?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that's
get what I'm
good.
saying?
That's
She
love.
a girl. So I was
Yeah.
like, ooh, she respect my hand. I felt excited.
She respect
Yeah.
your
I know
insight.
y'all can appreciate shit like
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We
absolutely.
all about fashion. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Our family super vain.
Yeah, like horrible. Like horrible.
They're super vain. There's
Like
no other way to
super
go around
vain.
it. I just
That's
can't.
cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Because I respect this nigga here. Because it's like I think I do my thing, but I don't really like care what niggas like suggestions be.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't think a nigga can fuck with me.
Yeah,
but
you
then
gotta-
I see him as like he come with a whole nother
Little situation.
fuck with this nigga.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
On the
saying?
fashion
You
shit.
like ball short, bowling shirt open shit. Like
Yeah. And it's really just
it be the accessories.
it's whatever I want though.
It's the aesthetic.
With
it's
the shirt open
aesthetic.
always.
Yeah.
The shirt open
Shirt
always.
always
Always.
down to the
Before
third
taco
button.
meats.
For
Yeah.
sure.
On some, what's up, Squiddy?
2 chains.
Extra on the vibe tip.
2 chains.
Yeah.
On the choker.
All of the choker
All
tip.
choker.
Yeah. But we gotta respect each other. I mean, the way we carrying, definitely. You know, we always gonna be presentable.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's just how we carrying it, man.
For sure. I mean, that shit a double-edged sword because it's like niggas try to stay down and then a nigga
We ain't even gonna
present you
talk
with an
about
opportunity. You like, dog, I just said I wasn't spending no more money.
this nigga sent me Prada bowling shirts and shit like that.
you
we
got a
talk about stay
problem.
down, yeah,
No,
Yeah.
I'm on ice.
yeah.
I
It's
got
tight out here for everybody. We know.
It's tight, like y'all on the show, so I ain't gonna say it. I'm respecting my audience this week.
I got it though.
We got
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah, I
We
feel
got
you.
it.
Cause real shit, cause I was talking to Elle the other day. He was talking to Dani and shit, and I was like, Dani just kept saying effing, and I'm like, oh, why the fuck she don't cuss? She was like, Dani ain't really a cusser unless she get mad.
Yeah, unless she
Yeah.
mad.
But
That's
like
what we talk
tidbit, I knew Dani for a long time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
prior
Like,
to me.
Really long
before
time.
I knew her before
Prior
I
to
knew
me.
Elsky Biz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Not even knowing that was his sister.
just
That's
mutual
crazy.
friends. Small world.
that's crazy.
That's
Little
Philly.
ass world.
That's
yeah.
Philly.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
That's
saying?
Philly for you.
Yeah.
I said, damn, this is all right on that tip. You know what I mean?
Shout out to everything coming together.
For
Yeah.
sure. Next shit of the week.
My nut
My
shit.
God.
I ain't really got no nut shit this week, man. I kind of been like, my head been down all week, so I ain't really been paying attention to like to any, chaos. I just been trying to, even in my personal life, it ain't been really nothing I can really be like
Mhm.
complaining about too much. Like
Okay.
that been the vibe. I ain't been like trying to like trick, or pay attention to none of that kind. That kind of energy.
Okay.
What's your nut shit?
I'm gonna ask Dani what's her nut shit of the week. I'm
Throw it right
a
to Dan.
deflect. I'm a deflector this evening.
That nigga had a lot of nut shit. It's like no.
He
Yeah.
ain't lie.
I know I was someone who I guess ghosted me. I guess.
Ghosted you?
Yeah, ghosted me. Yeah.
Who ghosted you?
Text me out of nowhere.
What's that nigga name? Dan? You know
Like-
we pull up on everything.
Like hi. Like out of nowhere. Like
Hold
I
on.
haven't talked to
One of
you
your old
forever.
players?
Yeah.
And he
Somebody.
ghosted you, and then the nigga reached
Well,
back out.
he's not that old, but yeah, he reached out. It's been a while. It's been like a month. Yeah.
So that's be the bullshit with you, like
He
you
just
just.
was on vacation with his family, Dan. That's it.
Yeah.
She talk about yeah.
Maybe-
Probably so. yeah.
Yeah.
It
No,
might
for
be.
real.
And now I'm the afterthought. So it's like,
ain't-
yeah, how you
no,
doing?
he just now he got time. That's all.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. That's not how I roll.
understand.
Niggas
So
like when niggas do that, you gotta send them your cash app.
that was
Yeah, very
real
bad.
talk.
Very
For
bad.
real.
Just send them your
For real.
cash
For
app
wasting my time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
on the reply. If he
Mariah
hit you up,
Carey sued her ex-fiance and won and kept the ring because he wasted her time. She actually won that lawsuit, so that's the real thing.
Are you
Damn.
serious?
Yeah,
That's
Yep.
the thing.
yeah.
the
She
real
literally
thing.
sued him. He was a billionaire, but she sued him and won.
That's decent. I'm on that.
for no telling. He said that's decent. I'm on.
But
Listen,
you wasting my time.
Shout out to suing your ex.
No real talk.
sure.
Damn, I got one I want to sue too.
Shout out to
Damn.
suing your ex.
Damn.
Suing your ex.
Listen.
Hey Taylor, this episode is called "Suing Your Ex."
Suing your ex.
5 years of my time wasted. I'm suing you.
for sure.
On that tip,
So women, whenever you know what I'm saying, you got a nigga who come from the past, came from
Sue
the
that
past, or
nigga.
ghosted you, suing
suing
or send him your cash app.
in civil court,
Yeah,
loyal
Wait.
retainer.
we ain't bullshit.
Riri, you're that shit of the
We
week.
should that shit, bro.
I ain't really go through nothing nutty, but we was in the car and I was
Oh,
talking to
man.
him about his stomach is gonna hurt because he's queasy.
Yeah, that
Uh-huh.
shit is
So you
bad.
know, monkeypox is on the rise.
Okay.
So there was this man, I believe, was in New York.
Yeah,
He had like a bump. He went to the clinic and they said, hey, he was like, hey, I think I got monkeypox. They said, no, you don't. Hit him home. So he went to another clinic. He tested positive for monkeypox
Uh-huh.
and syphilis and HIV. And then the kicker on top of all of
Just
that,
said
it turned into like full blown AIDS. And then his nose is currently rotting off because, you know, AIDS takes away your immunities. Like you're immune compromised. So like he couldn't fight off anything. And he got on his antivirus
bro,
too
she
late.
showed me the
Yo.
picture of this shit, bro.
It was disgusting.
I can't even
Like legitimate,
you would
like
throw up.
imagine
bro.
like mold on your
You
nose.
was-
And that wasn't like
I'm
nutty.
sick to my
What are
stomach.
we-
I can't even.
Is this
look
nut
at
shit
that.
of the week? or
This is the
fuck-
nut shit we
It
saw.
is.
That's the nut shit of the week.
Cause they acting like you can't. Your
I'm
nose.
queasy. The fuck? What?
Yeah,
I
it
was
ain't-
expecting
I ain't
something
They
like
not hyping up
It's sick
monkeypox
shit
like
of
they
the week.
should. I'm
the
sorry.
nigga nose rotting off.
It was
Like,
not bad.
bro, I can't
Oh.
even find a picture, but it's.
I wouldn't look at it.
Yeah, it's
That's
horrible,
wild
man.
as shit.
It was disgusting, and just be safe out there, y'all.
And you can't get the vaccine unless you know what I'm saying.
They're like purposely saying like
Yeah.
you need to be like gay or participate in risky sexual activities to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't even know a nigga that got HIV.
Wow.
At least they ain't telling me.
Yeah, at
I
least
ain't
they ain't
think that
telling
shit
you.
was still
I
a
mean,
thing.
people are living and
Yeah.
thriving.
It's a thing.
He's talking about people are living and
No,
thriving.
people
Magic
are.
been alive 30 years.
No, I mean,
Shout
like,
out to Magic.
it used to be like 20 pills, now it's like 1. People are living and thriving, so you wouldn't
Yeah,
know.
what is it, in vitro? Some say no.
No.
You be watching a fucking show, they be like,
Commercial.
"Yeah, to support your lifestyle."
Commercial.
But the commercial
Like,
be crazy. What?
All gay niggas.
Yo, okay. Shout out to my gay folk though.
Shout out to the choo-choo.
What?
BTL.
LBGTQIA.
On that
we
tip.
always forget them names.
Yeah.
What Dave Chappelle say?
Yeah.
Listen.
We horrible.
Y'all
man.
No, when you be
terrible.
driving this
Horrible.
shit, then that shit come on, fuck your whole mix
Yeah, it
up.
makes your whole joint up because it's two folk though. They
Little
be just
Jamaican nigga with dreads and shit talking about something. I still live an active lifestyle. Nigga, what?
Oh, like that the HIV ad.
Yeah.
Like it ain't that bad.
like it ain't that bad. Like they just campaigning for like that life.
They just trying to live, man. They trying to keep hope
mean, but,
alive.
All smiles.
Like-
As they
trying
should.
to-
As they should.
They trying
People
to
need
keep
to
hope
take the
alive.
stigma away from certain things. So
A
they're just
stigma.
trying. They're trying to just take the stigma away. People
yeah.
live in shame.
So people don't live in shame or in fear.
Just
Yeah.
don't tell niggas.
Yeah.
It gotta be like it gotta be
You talking about
like
just don't tell me.
it gotta
You know
be
you
like
can't
a,
do that, right?
it gotta be like
Why
a group
can't
in
you?
like
No, you can't.
HIV community and
know-
they just fuck each other.
You know, there's
Yeah.
been times
gotta
when
be
people
like
did
that.
not tell someone they knew they had it. You know, that's you can get sued for that. That's
attempted
like
murder.
Attempted
No,
murder,
That's like
yeah.
attempt.
You can go to
It's
jail.
HIPAA.
He talking about HIPAA.
This is my personal health. I ain't gotta tell you shit.
Wow.
Just
Dirty
HIPAA.
nigga.
We just
Not
want you to
HIPAA.
kind-
Y'all
Like
know what
that.
HIPAA really is. I feel like everybody that's HIPAA.
Everybody use HIPAA
That's
for
HIPAA.
everybody.
HIPAA violations. Everybody said the HIPAA
That's
violations.
HIPAA. Fuck that.
No.
I don't gotta disclose that to you, nigga. All this
Tell
judgment
me.
and ridicule
Please tell me.
Oh my God.
Horrible.
Oh my
Tell me,
God.
please.
on the immune deficiency tip.
This nigga on fire, man.
Nah,
What was your nut shit of the week, squad? You deflect the question, man. What was your nut shit of the week?
I'm broke.
That's the nut shit. I'm broke.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's
I got-
everybody right
no,
now.
man, I
Recession.
Look, I'm fucked up.
Recession.
Recession. We in one.
I thought I was getting some cash. The cash came in form of a personal check. You know, you drop
That's
shit
the
off
worst
at the
joint.
bank.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that shit takes 7 days to clear. Normally they give you a little 75 piece.
Yeah.
We talking about a few thousand right now. They ain't released shit.
Mhm.
Shit tight. Like Dani looking at me. I can't say it.
Listen,
I
because we know the pain.
I know what you're talking about.
You
yeah,
understand?
man. The bills, man. The bills be on your ass. It be
Then
kinda
it'd be like a double whammy because you try and get your credit together and stop using your credit cards. But then when you tight, then you use your credit cards.
and it's
Then
over. Now
you
you
get that
back in
fucking
circles.
email talking about something.
You're gonna always have that. Just pay your bills. That's
Yeah.
how I look at it at this point.
For
But is
sure.
it
And
the bills that's the problem, or is it managing your money wrong?
A little bit of both.
everything.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
everything.
It's
All right.
everything. I hate being responsible.
Okay.
I respect that.
We
Like,
say
is
that.
you a nigga like on top of shit, or you the like it's like when you get the shut off notice, then you pay it?
I'm an auto pay.
I'm
You
normally
on
on
auto
top
pay?
of
She grown.
stuff.
She grown.
Bills
auto
wise,
pay.
bills
Yeah.
wise,
We're
I'm on
grown.
top of stuff. Now the dumb stuff, like the little like it's some things that are I think they're like it's level to like it's important, like it's like a priority. You have to,
Yeah.
like electric, water,
For sure.
your rent,
Yeah.
For sure. I'm the
But
type
like-
nigga that'll set up an auto pay and get mad when they take it.
Yeah. Be bitching.
Like, why, the fuck
Why y'all
do
take
that?
my what the
Come on, hey, you could have.
$50?
Listen, I told you I'm using my. No, listen.
Why did you
this
set it
morning,
up? You
nut
knew.
shit. Nut shit. I'm using my credit card. Fuck Capital One. Right?
They not right. Let's, we
Them
talk about that later.
niggas-
Yeah,
I
they
do Capital
horrible.
One. I
Yeah.
love Capital
They
One.
take $98 from me
Yeah,
today off my fucking credit card balance.
Mm.
Talking about some interest.
Yeah.
Interest. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
Interest charges,
yeah,
yeah.
Interest
because you didn't
charges.
pay it on time,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
What?
So your fault.
I'm paying my shit on time.
No, it's like the accrual, like it's not paid
No,
off
if
in
it's a-
full. Like you
right.
still have remaining
So we
balance.
still have remaining balance. You have to
Oh,
pay that
they-
whole
It's
thing
interest
off.
charges,
Yep,
yeah.
every time you don't pay it.
Yo, I hate being grown.
No, credit is
No,
a
it's real
scam.
talk.
There
Credit
was
is a
not
real
credit
scam.
until like 1980. Like it's a scam.
Yeah.
Like it's a scam. Just know it's a scam.
It was created to
Yeah.
rob
That
us,
is
man.
crazy.
Literally.
I'm all chilling like, all right, I'm cool.
And you
That
want to
shit like a
believe the
negative
saying,
98, 76.
if you can't afford it, don't buy it.
But we
like,
can't afford nothing right now. It's
you really
recession.
can't.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't. Listen,
Shit, I'ma take a
niggas
risk.
charging their groceries. like, man, let me get this on.
No, that's some nut shit too. Look, I was in the grocery store, right? Mind you, I went to the grocery. You know, I go to the grocery store late. Y'all know how I am.
Always, every
It be
day.
like-
1
it-
a.m.
yeah, 1 a.m. So I got to run to the grocery store. So I'm in the grocery store, right? So it was this dude. So he had like these he had like 5 flavored sodas. So he was arguing. So he taking like a while at the cash register. So I'm like, yo, what the so I listen in. He's mad that they charged some 29-cent tax on the soda.
No, but for real though,
He
why?
talking about there's no tax on this soda. I'm talking about arguing for like a good 20
What
minutes.
is the sugar tax, Sean?
Bro, he talking about, no, I don't know what it
The soda tax.
Soda tax.
Oh yeah,
But he talking about it's not soda tax, it's water. It just got flavor.
they said that flavor is 29
The
cents.
flavor is 29 cents.
Bro, he was
Yeah.
snapping. I'm like, damn, it's that tight.
It's that tight.
You arguing over 29
I
cents?
look at
for
my
fi-
bills real like,
If there's bubbles in it, it's a soda.
yeah.
I don't know what you talk about. Just pay the
that
29
Even
cents.
being out like cocktails cost too much money. You gotta show up somewhere drunk. It's just too
Yeah,
bad.
so you got to drink in the
It's
car.
definitely not giving.
And I
You
don't
gotta
go,
drink it
and I
again.
don't even go out like that.
Your
So I'm-
pregame got to be vicious now.
It's definitely not giving by
like back
a
to
bunch of
college
drinks.
days. Like
Shout
bro,
out
Back to
yeah.
college days.
That's
Shout out to the
bad.
Casamigos tip.
Yeah,
It gets you right every time.
we ciphering on Casamiga in the car.
Yeah, like what? Like it's anything. Like we 20 again. That's weird. No.
No, it was fucking me up. I was in Walmart earlier getting shit for the kids. I ain't see no box of cereal cheaper than $4.98.
Yeah.
And Walmart.
What?
Yeah.
That's you catch them niggas on a good day, $2.64.
Yep.
Mhm.
And nobody's selling stamps. You
And
see
nobody
that?
selling stamps. They keeping that shit.
No, they
Nobody's selling
Go
stamps
for
no
it.
more.
Nobody.
I ain't never seen a day.
They said keep y'all $100 on top of the stamps. I'm cool.
Yeah, damn. It's bad. It's bad.
That's my
I ain't never seen it.
we got it.
This shit crazy.
We have something that we want to discuss. It's like an open table type situation. I believe it was family working with family.
Yeah.
Being in business with family, man.
Being in business with family. I can attest to that. I have my fucked up view, but this is another guest platform, so I'm gonna let them go and see if we could, try to figure some things out.
All right. So Maria,
yes.
what is your view on working with being in business with family,
Um,
or just working with family, regardless of what it is?
well, all our first jobs were working with each other.
Yeah.
Shout
We
out
worked
to
for our
Bob.
dad.
Mhm.
Well, my dad.
Shout
so
out to
their
George
uncle.
Deli.
My dad's like the worst boss you could ever have.
Like literally, yo.
But like
Hands
a
down.
like a nice boss when he want to be, but like
Yeah.
it don't like end. So like if you mess up something at the store, you gonna hear about it when you go home. And it's like I'm 15. I just want to go get some lip gloss and go out.
Older
with
than
my friends.
15 too, like
25.
20,
He like,
25.
what's going on? Like, you niggas is dumb. He literally told us, it was something so stupid. He was like, if I was y'all, I would go to that college and I would kill
Take my gun.
everybody.
Yeah, he said take my gun
and
and
get my
ask for
effing
my
money back. Because y'all
That's
niggas
it.
is dumb.
He
And
told
I-
us to go rob
a college.
the college.
All our prospective colleges and go stick up the college and get our money back, essentially. That was it.
Shout out
So,
to
like,
Bob.
Because he feel like we wasn't doing the best job in the store.
and it'd be
"No."
like something like you put the cans over there and they should have been over there. But he never gave you a directive.
But it's just him playing mind games the whole day.
The whole day. Like, no, the whole day. Like, we could, like, he would be upstairs on top of the store, and we'll be like, we could tell by hearing his feet, like, how he
That
run
he's-
down the steps, and
he's
he gonna
upset.
start some hell. We be like, oh, this nigga's in a
Mind
bad
you, we
mood
young.
today.
We picking up on all these signals. We young. Like, we don't, you know what I mean? But,
Like we grown, like we like 15, like, nah, he gonna be mad today.
Yeah, he
Watch,
mad.
I can feel it.
like, it's just, it's
The
horrible.
way he opened the door, you can hear it.
Mhm.
It's,
He look at everybody,
The
don't speak.
expressions, yeah.
He be like, you my father. What's going
Yeah.
on?
like just dealing, like
She said
dealing
you
with,
my father.
he don't, and there's no whole bar. Like, he don't care if you daughter, uncle, niece,
Yeah, a crackhead.
grandson,
Yeah, no matter.
crackhead. It don't matter.
And
You,
this what we having a luau at?
listen.
He gonna be in a good mood
He gonna be
that day.
Hopefully.
hopefully.
Don't do that.
No, hopefully he's in a good mood.
He
He's in a
gonna
good
be in a
mood.
good
He's in a good mood about it right now. I don't know how he's gonna be on that day.
Yeah.
You never know. One thing about him, you don't know you're
but
gonna
y'all
get.
not gonna hear. You only will hear if you go into the store. Like he ain't gonna come across the street and be like, "Yeah, no." It's when you go in the store.
And it's crazy because I tell people all the time, people think, like, people in the community think he's like the sweetest guy.
And he is super
Yeah,
sweet.
and he's sweet to people in the community, but it's like behind those doors within that store and that business is just like chaotic. man.
Devil take over some
Yeah,
days.
devil take over. Devil take over.
But like literally, will give you the shirt off his back. Like really, that kind of
Yeah,
guy.
sweetest guy.
Like really, like that. But like when he
you gonna
it's-
pass turkeys out like Nino Brown.
all that,
Take
he
care
will
of
do all
whole
that.
family.
Take care of your whole
Yup,
family.
yup.
Yeah,
Like,
literally
literally.
take care of your
Yeah.
whole family, but
But definitely gonna got some hell on the back end.
Well, it's the work. It's the
Coming.
work. It's the working
Yeah.
with him.
But like, what's the worst?
but
Like,
it damages your relationship. Like it don't damage your relationship with him
It
because you
doesn't.
just understand. We mature enough to understand like his mood swings, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
how he is. But you know what I'm saying? Other people would just be like, I could never do that. Like, y'all deal with him talking to y'all like that, but they'd be like,
I mean,
No,
y'all
it's-
came up under it.
Yeah,
so
we came up under. That's all we know.
And for sure, for me, like he don't do too much of me. I'm gonna call my mom. She gonna
Yeah,
cuss him
Maria
out.
just gonna call him. And he don't play
And like
with her
at
mom
this
like that.
age, I'd be
Yeah,
like,
no.
he really looked at me weird. I think you need to go check him.
It's her father. He really looked at me weird.
I was
What?
like,
You won't know till you've been a
yeah,
part
I was
of
like,
it.
son, his mood is not right. I think you need to go handle that, mom. So like, he ain't gonna play with her that much. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do.
So
So
people-
what's your worst bub story? Like working in the store. I'm gonna hear everybody because I know everybody
Oh,
got different
man.
shit.
Danny got a good. You think you got a couple good
I
ones?
got a couple of good ones.
Because I was little for a long time, and he was like nicer to me. Like I'm his like
Yeah.
a baby girl, so like he ain't gonna really do that too much. Like when he got,
I got one that you gonna crack. You gonna
Yeah,
laugh
you're
at,
gonna,
but-
like, die,
yeah,
but,
gonna
like,
die. But,
yeah.
go
He
ahead.
ain't
Why
got better
Maria
with it.
Ponder?
Yeah.
Why Maria Ponder?
I'm trying to think what's a real bad one.
It was one winter, you know, when you're younger, you know how it was one. It's not funny. One winter, you know, I was younger. I decided to wear a windbreaker the whole winter long, right? So my uncle didn't believe in having his heat on in his store. He ain't turned his heat
No,
on for
he really,
nobody.
no, he really
right?
Chinese.
You
Like-
Chinese, really
Like no,
Chinese.
we went to the wholesale house. The lady was like, "You just like us. You get your kids to work." Like we was like 15, like counting thousands of
counting
dollars. Like I need
$1,000,
6
but-
packs of Newport. And I need you to come out. I need a whole like 10 cases a day. So like we were responsible like kids, like super responsible kids for real, for real. Yeah.
Go ahead, story, Dan.
So it was cold in the store, man. So this man got kerosene heaters throughout the store. Mind you, we got gas. I'm being honest, right? So it was one of those nights, you know, he was on his lectures, giving one of his lectures, and I was like, no, real talk. It was like
His
12
lecture, I'm
midnight.
talking about like a
No,
4
8
hour
hours.
lecture.
8
So
hours.
it's 12 midnight and it's freezing in the store, and I got to be to school. I was in high school.
We
I
were
had to be to school
24
the
hours.
next day.
We were 24
24-hour
hours.
store.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like this. So he like, yeah, Danny, wait the fuck up. I'm like, yo, man, I'm mad, right? He like, zip the jacket, zip it up. Mind you, what he did not know is by me sitting by the kerosene heater, the heat had melted my zipper. So I could not zip it up.
What?
So I'm like this, I'm shivering, I'm freezing, this and that. He going on. So back then we sat on crates. Like, he ain't had no stools. No, now he got stools.
He got
Back
air for the
now-
grandkids.
Yeah,
He
now he
run
got
like
air for the
that.
Change,
grandkids.
yeah,
Back
you
then,
soft,
we
man.
sat on
You
the
soft, Uncle Buck.
on the
Yeah.
milk crates. So I'm sitting on the milk crate, my butt hurt. It's cold. My jacket won't zipping up. I got a windbreaker on. Mind you, it's got to be every bit of like what 20 degrees outside.
It's a real cold
So
one.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm shaking. So then he like, all right, yeah, I'm done. Y'all can go ahead. So when I got up, I was so mad. So he's like, yeah, next time I'm talking, you listen to me. You listen to me. He had this thing where he wanted direct eye contact when he talked to
Yeah,
you.
direct-
So, but I was trying to be smart. I was cold and I was freezing and I was tired. So when I get up, he like, all right, y'all can go ahead. I take the crate and I throw it. He like, all right, now do it again, motherfucker. Whoop your ass in. So I looked at him and I gave him the stare of the glare of death. Like, try it. But you know what? One thing about him though, no, because we had a lot of other ones. But after that, we had one real bad one. And I remember I went to him or whatever, and I told him, I said, you know, Uncle, why me? I know I'm on your fave. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we just like get along? Like, I don't want to have that kind of relationship with you. And I told him how I felt, and ever since then, he's been with me better, like a tad,
Like a
better.
tad bit better.
Yeah, like,
But
we don't
But
have it out.
It
like-
always
You
takes
like
like
his BFF for real.
it
to be
takes
honest.
it takes that
Yeah.
moment, like that argument or that like it always take like a crazy argument for you
like
to be
crazy.
like, all right, I understand. Or,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay off you or something like that.
He
Like
was
Yeah.
calling everybody in the store one day, bunch of bitches. He like, y'all bitches. I waited though. I said, now listen to me.
No, he said, what y'all not gonna do? Y'all gonna F with my baby. He started petting my head like, you bees, you horse. She's not
Call
gonna
it
be
puppy.
like y'all.
Yeah.
mind you,
effing-
we work for him. Like we could like
He was calling us all bitches and whores.
He was
But
like,
he didn't like me. Like, he was whoever. Like, it don't matter. Like, you won.
yeah,
you
it was
won,
whoever
you
was
won.
there. Like, like
So I had to
What?
go
What's
up
all
to
this
him
verbal abuse?
kindly after.
everything,
and just
bro.
let him
You
know.
understand? Like
But hey, I did go up to him
Verbal
kindly
and physical.
after when he calmed
he never
down.
hit me.
And I said, don't you ever again call me that. Like, it's not cool. It's wrong. I mean, you need somebody calling me that. And he's like, you know what, baby, you right. He apologized. He never did it again. He has never talked to me in that way again.
But that's just how my uncle is. Like for instance, like mind you, I worked for him and he also was like my basketball coach.
Oh, man.
So
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you got the best.
so
job.
mind you, I called out of work for. I think I called out of work for 2 days. He don't believe you calling out of work.
Ever,
That shit
ever.
ever. Like your birthday or nothing. He think you should work on your birthday.
Yeah, he was like,
No, seriously. Like I'm dead serious.
you niggas
like, he
23,
gonna
y'all still want birthdays?
He's gonna
Like, oh,
ridicule
shit.
you if you call out of work. Like just know
Yeah.
he's ridiculing you. Like he's cussing you out and talking about you like a dog.
Yeah.
because you called
The
him at
whole
work.
time airing you out. Everybody.
Yeah.
So his first time seeing me after those
Since
2
the call
days,
out.
yeah, we had a basketball game. So I'm not performing well in the game. So he calls a timeout. Like he calls a timeout. Like if something don't look right for him, like the first 2 minutes of the game, timeout. Like that's just a timeout. And you be like, wait, what the?
10 seconds in the game.
10 seconds a game, timeout. I don't like how this shit looking. Like,
He be like, you.
so he calls a timeout. Like, so my body language wasn't the best. So
What?
this is the first thing he said in the timeout, right?
Literally.
Mind you, you're fired. He fired me inside of a freaking
And
basketball
everybody heard him.
game. And everybody heard him, so everybody be looking like he's well known around the city, so everybody know how Bub is. So, but everybody was like, "Wait, what, Bub?" Like he said, "And nigga, you're fired."
I said fired.
What do the job has to do with
The basketball.
He like, no, so you playing with me. And so I'm like, you can't win, man. So is it? And then your family get involved, your parents. It's just like,
And and our dads is like the worst with each
Yeah,
other.
they-
I've never seen like
Yeah.
2 more immature people in my life.
yeah,
Like
it's horrible.
like his dad has talked about my dad to me, and he'll talk about like my dad be like, yeah, your dad. I'm like, that's his son. Like, why are y'all talking about each other?
Yeah,
To the-
fact.
it's
Like, you
his
just running my
kid.
dad down to me, and I'm just like, just staring. Like,
Yeah, I'm like,
well, what
right
am I
on.
supposed to say?
I'm like,
Right on.
yeah.
Like-
I'm like, oh, why did you tell me about like my dad? Like, he don't want me to have enough. He don't want me to work for real. I'm like,
He don't want to see me with no money. Like, it's just like,
I'm like, Uncle Albie, what that got to do with me?
It's
That's his responsibility.
it's not his responsibility at all. But you see the dynamics.
They
And it's just,
so dysfunctional.
it's
He
dysfunctional.
said he
bro.
don't want me to win.
It's just
He be like,
dysfunctional.
Bub, see, he want me to work. He want me to have enough. I'm like, well, that seems like something y'all should have together
Mm-hmm.
because
we
or
can't.
or when he do this, or when Uncle Bub be like, don't be like him.
that's
So
That's
your
my
dad-
my
dad.
dad.
That's my dad.
Don't be like that.
Don't be like him.
Don't be like him.
father, like,
Be
what?
better.
Be better.
Be like, all right, bro, I'm gonna
All
be
right,
better.
man. Be better.
Like what?
Do
Like
better.
what?
All right,
Like,
I'm gonna do better.
Like, it's crazy, but like, Dan, tell us your experience, because Dan, we also got a sister who owns a thrift store. Shout out to I Spy You Buy,
Big shout out to I Spy.
7151 Germantown Avenue.
On that tip.
Plugging you in, Dow. How is it working? Because Dan also works with Dow as well in her business. How is it working with Dow?
Yeah, it's a lot. You know, my sister is way more hyper active than
Uh-huh.
I am. Very passionate, very driven woman. However, sometimes she's extra when there's no need to be. And you know, you got your customers that want to come in the store and they just want to shop. They don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? She like, get them, Dan. She like, get them, Dan. She like, go ahead, get the money. Like I'm like on the street or something. Like I'm like selling drugs. Get the money. So I'm like, you know, calm down. Everybody's that kind of shopper. Some people just want to just browse, or you know, you never know. Well, find what they want, Dan. Find what they want. So it's a lot. Plus, she's younger than me, so it's kind of hard because it's hard to take direction sometimes from people that are younger than you, especially when you're your sibling. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be you have to be a mature person to be able to handle that. That's how I know I can do it, because I do it every day.
You do it.
You know, you have to be able to separate the fact that she's my sister, but she's also my boss. You know,
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, no matter how much she might put me on that boss level with her, this is still your shit.
Sure.
So I have to
Yeah,
do what
no.
you say. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
So you
for sure.
have to, no matter how much I love you, but so
Man, people don't understand how serious that is.
It's
or how
very
important
serious.
and
that
it never
Yeah.
ends. Granted, like I don't know how you even deal with that even with a spouse. Like people
Yeah.
who are so invested with like having their spouse being part of their business. Like, do you really, really want that? It
Yeah.
never ends. It
and then
never
I had to
goes away.
take care of this thing like it's mine. So
Yeah.
a lot of people can't do that. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people work for different businesses and things like that, and they just mistreat it any kind of way. Like you would have a business, and somebody say if you hire somebody, you hire somebody to clean, and then they go and they effing the joint up.
Yeah.
You that's my name.
You
Like,
personally
saying?
feel offended. It's a you
Sure.
personally feel hurt.
So
when
that
you
was
think
like
about that.
rooted and embedded in us to like
Yeah.
take care. Like you know what I'm saying, to be a boss, you gotta learn how to be a worker. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So we always like you know what I'm saying had to, you know,
you have to have an entrepreneurial spirit.
yeah.
We're pretty all much really responsible. If we have to be
yeah.
at
And that's
work,
another thing.
I would say.
Being in the trenches, you know, it's just tough. Like, what is your experience in squad like working, being in business with your family and your brother? Like,
It's the heavy sigh and
Yeah,
the
the-
labored breathing.
yeah,
it's only
labor
like-
breathing is crazy.
Because, all right, at the time when you do things, everybody is like vested because they think it's a lick.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But when you find time that you gotta put work in,
yeah. Or it's work.
or it's work,
Yeah,
niggas agendas
not just put
change.
work in. Like it's like
Is
never.
what I'm saying?
It's labor.
Or if you're like or like in my situation, like I don't want to be. I don't want to do the follow ups. Why you can't do the follow up? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a nigga text me and say, "Did you call such and such?"
Mm.
Nigga, did you call such and such? We both got the same fucking email. You get what I'm saying? It's just like a lot. And then it's like when you trying to scale the business and everybody ain't on the same tip with you, and then it's like I don't want to chase you down for flyer money or getting an ad or you get what I'm saying? I got you. No, nigga, you don't.
Yeah.
Give me the money now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because if we pop, it's all beneficial.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I mean, it's still a transition, but it's like.
So what is like the boundaries or like I mean the things that you set in place where it's though like the situation because it seems to me like you be the one that be like, all right, like I'm scaling, I'm trying, not saying that they not, but they just had other priorities than the business. You know what I'm saying? They got other things going on. So what be like the things you do? You know what I'm saying? To navigate through that. Yeah, I see what you're doing, but the audience might not know because people be needing that. You know
I don't know. Like I can't sit around and wait on niggas. They gotta be in you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like everybody have different agendas. Yeah. So like if I see an opportunity, I'm gonna get it. If you can't do it, all right.
Yeah.
Like before it was like I felt as though I was pigeonholed by, these certain individuals because they didn't want to scale.
Yeah.
So then I just started scaling by myself.
Yeah.
And if it's a situation where I could put you on or include you, I'll do it.
We doing that for sure.
If not,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all see what I'm doing.
And people get mad at you for scaling without. I mean, you scaling and say you got something coming your way, then they want I mean, oh, why you ain't tell me about this?
You don't have time to wait.
You had time.
You got time to wait.
I don't got time.
Definitely building a business is super hard.
And I feel like soon as I like adapted that mentality,
Successful.
shit was up.
Yeah.
You hear me saying I'm asking for employees. I have too much work.
Yeah.
I got here late today because I'm still doing everything by
They
myself.
got bags under his eyes and all that, yo. She crazy.
You know what I mean? So it's
Like
like
he ain't sleep since yesterday.
drawn, and gang warring. How
Yeah.
the fuck you trying to go to work?
And trying to go to sleep.
You gotta have peace somewhere.
Yeah, gotta find peace.
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 Yeah.
What
What's
is
that?
peace?
He said, "What's that? I got
You gotta
mine.
find it.
I got mine."
And B,
I
B
do
laughed
got
at me
peace.
because she got mad at me because I told her, I said, do you know what peace is?
You're a terrible person, yo. Like you're terrible.
She was on me, like she was on me so much. I'm like, do you even know? And I don't know how peace came into play, but I said, do you even know what peace is? And she said, oh, that is super disrespectful. I can't believe you say that, nigga. This is peace. It's peace because of me and all this, that. I created this atmosphere.
What?
I said, okay.
She says she brings this energy.
Yeah. I said, right on. Because I don't want
That's
to
what she
argue.
said.
I just
I know.
want peace.
I understand, but sometimes you just gotta tell her she on that shit.
Yeah. No, I did though
You
that
on
day
that
though.
shit.
That's why
I
she.
mean, you already gonna get an
yeah,
attitude.
she
for
cold
the next
turkey me.
7
Yeah,
days.
it's over. I got
Fuck.
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
3 to 5 days. It's all right. I get the attitude for 3 to 5
You've
days.
been the worst.
I've been
Way worse.
You've been worse. You got that.
But you know how it is. But you know what I'm saying, you guys find peace squad at the all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it ain't a bad thing. You know, this was a touchy subject,
Yeah.
and then it was like, everybody was opinionated. They had their own views about what was the fuck going on,
And
it
that
just
was like blended. What was it? Blended family.
family.
Like how
Yeah.
tough is that? Like
Oof.
We're both a part of
We
it.
all
We're
be part
all
of
part of a
blended
blended
family.
family.
Yeah.
Kinda, I guess.
Kinda.
Yeah,
No,
you
we
are.
are still. It's
You-
still
yeah.
blended family.
Yeah.
Still blended family.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
It's not easy.
It ain't.
on what tip though? Like just the sibling tip, or like you fucking
sibling
with
and far as a
somebody
parent, like the
Siblings,
dynamic parent
like
dynamic.
parents and dynamics. Like I'm one of 5, but we have different moms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like trying to get people on the same page, like with like your kids, I no, like I don't really even want to be a part of it. Like it freaks me out to be like, if somebody else had kids, I will be so paranoid. Like, oh, your kid think like I'm doing something wrong to them, or like I'm not buying the same sneakers. Like it would. Even being a stepmom, I think I could be a good stepmom, but that idea of that freaks me out. And it's a thankless job. No one really cares if you're a good stepmom. It's only if you're a bad one.
I would.
Yeah.
I appreciate.
No, I'm
it,
just
'cause
thinking,
I had a
No, I
fucked
say
up
pre-
stepmom.
No, I'm saying like overall, like you don't get the person in the storybook is the evil stepmom. You don't hear about the good stepmom. You see what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like
yeah,
if you
yeah,
are a
yeah,
good
yeah,
person,
yeah.
like you're never really getting thanked by it. Also, like you're human. These people are not your kids. Like I don't know how to even like balance that without overstepping your boundaries. Like thinking about like what can you say? What can't you say to somebody else's child?
For sure.
All
It's a
that
lot.
stuff is very,
It's a
very
lot.
heavy. And I know for
Yeah.
us, like
And people take
even
their kids
parenting
personal.
styles, like my dad raised us all the same. It does not work.
Uh-huh.
Like for me and me and my older sister, we don't gotta like touch fire and know that it's hot. We know it's hot.
Uh-huh.
Like my brother, my younger sister, my other sister, they gonna do what they want to do.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
you can't rule with an iron fist with the other 3.
Yeah.
But you can definitely get me and Tiff in line
For
just
sure.
with a look.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying. I ain't never get a beating in my life. I don't want one. Like I'm good. But that's not how it is. So then you got like other mothers.
Yeah.
That's another layer on top of that. Like she raised her kid this way. My mom really raised me this way. I was like very, very strict upbringing. I went
Yeah.
to like a school away from everybody else. I
Uh-huh.
like played the violin from like the time I was 3 to the time I was like 18. Completely different like upbringing.
Yeah.
Difference. Her mom's a teacher. So it's kind of like all these things where you're just like, we are different people too. Even us being grown, we're like, we realize how different we are.
Yeah.
Like that in itself is still, we're all in our 30s now. My brother's in his 40s, but like it's still like division in some ways.
Yeah.
And you see how tough that shit is. Like
It's
you
tough.
Yeah, like
and you saying like even with like being Danny go through little bullshit is like
yeah.
We do.
like throughout it. It's just like communication shit. Like it could be like anything. And the way I may communicate with Didi and them may be differently than I can communicate with Danny, or the way I
Yeah.
communicate with Danny might be different than how I communicate with Didi. You know what I'm saying? It'd be tough. So and all that stem
It's a
from like
different audience. They
yeah,
different.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just different. But at the end of the day, like it cause strain on your parents. You know what I'm saying?
That too. I know we still burn
Yeah.
my dad out, and we
Yeah.
grown.
Yeah.
Like I know we can just
Yeah.
just how we are. I ain't speaking to her because that grown like
And you know from your experience,
Yeah.
why you say you grew up with like your stepmom that wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was a nut.
Yeah, that she was a nut. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck her.
respectfully or disrespectfully.
Fuck
Or
her.
disrespectful.
Yeah, you know. But listen.
If you listening, fuck you.
I
That's not
apologize. I'm
right.
so not sorry. That's
Yeah,
what-
I'm so not sorry.
I'm so not
I
sorry.
meant everything I just said.
But that
Like,
blended family shit is crazy, man.
it's
like
super hard.
people don't-
I will say this: me just being single and wanting to marry, and probably will marry someone who has children, probably so. You got to know what you're doing when you
Yes.
take on that responsibility or go into a relationship knowing that someone has children. You really got to know what you're doing because
Mhm.
to be honest, you don't want to gotta fit in. To be honest,
Yep.
I mean, to be
Dang.
completely honest.
For sure.
And as an
Mhm.
adult, we want to say I'm an adult and you gonna respect me. That's true, but they already got their father.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're the one trying to so win this man. You know, so
Uh-huh.
you the one got to get in where you kind of fit in, and it sounds like
or he gotta
damn,
get into where he fit in.
Listen,
or
yeah.
yeah.
Either or.
But when it comes to children, like if you're not, first of all, you gotta be honest. Are you a likable person? Number one.
Yeah,
So
number
some of these
one.
women,
Some people are not likable.
Are not likable.
You burn kids out. Like,
Yeah.
but they run the other
Cook
way.
kids, yeah.
yeah, you be like, oh, she home again. Like,
Yeah.
all my friends
Real
hate their
shit.
stepdad.
Real shit.
I like, my mom better never get married.
Wait,
This
wait,
nigga
speaking
ruin
of-
my life.
Speaking
Yeah.
of stepdads, I want to give a shout out to my son Jalen.
Shout out to Jay.
He ain't got a stepdad yet, but I'm sure he's never gonna have one
What?
because
Why he never go ahead?
his mother ain't gonna keep a nigga because he is who he is.
Really?
Mm.
Why you say that? Like what you
He a
mean?
nut.
Just because he a nut?
He's horrible.
Yeah, he is.
A nigga ain't gonna come into the situation like, you know what, boo?
You got
ass
it.
fat, but you got it.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
Throw your ass fat, but you got
I can't do this.
I guess it's.
I can't do like he a nut. Like I know my child. I
Yeah.
love him to death, but I heard some new shit about him this morning, and I was like,
Nothing new about your child. Like, I didn't even think he was like that.
like I heard some new shit about him this morning, and I was like, no, this is like 87 nut shits in a row.
Yeah,
Maybe you a nut.
maybe you just a nut. Maybe.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
why would you do that? And then the niggas be having the audacity to try to explain this shit like you wrong. No, that's besides the point.
How old is he?
15.
Well, that's
He turned
15.
He a nut nigga.
15-year-olds be like weird.
No, Park.
All of them are.
Yeah.
Like, they
Park.
all
Hold
different.
on. He's 8 years old. Park. What's thorough?
being orderly and more stuff.
That's beautiful.
love it.
Shout out to Park, yo.
He
Tell him
said being
Right.
respectful
First.
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 Dang.
He always say, he said, Dad, like he be trying to get my approval like, Dad,
Yeah.
I'm thorough, right? Here you thorough.
Yeah,
And I be just giving him the game.
yeah,
School gonna teach him the education.
Mhm.
yeah.
When he gets to a point at a certain level, then you start teaching him financial responsibility and importance of credit and shit like that. But right now, we'll start with respect. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like how you handle yourself when you outside. Like
Right.
he's not no fucking victim. I tell him that all the time, and we
Mhm.
don't make excuses. We
At
handle
all.
shit. We figure it out.
Yeah,
He say he's 8. You know, he just
And he
turned
honest,
8
yeah.
a month ago.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but the older one, Get him out of here. I don't like that.
it take long for some kids though to process.
He want to be thorough, but it's just like he got
his
that
perspective.
follower.
Yeah, his perspective of thorough is not there though. Like
No, like I'm gonna tell you the nut shit he did. Then we gonna
Thorough.
get back to why you gonna be a good stepmom, Dani.
Yeah.
Right.
You are.
So the nigga, when they came up here last summer, this summer, keep in mind, I bought them their PlayStation 4 first, and then when the PlayStation 5 came out, as soon as it dropped, I went through hell and high water to get this joint. Got them a PlayStation 5. Park, am I lying? No. Right? So he's the older one, so he signs in on the PlayStation 5. Right?
Yeah.
So when he feel like being a nut, he'd sign out to Google on the PlayStation 5, and then his brothers and them can't play it, so then they got to play the PlayStation 4.
That's older brother stuff. My nephew 13 do that to his little brothers.
But
like
no, we
days.
thorough.
Yeah,
we don't
we
do
can't
shit.
do
I don't
that.
condone shit like
Can't
that.
do
We decent.
I
We don't
know.
fight over nut shit like that.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? So the nigga got his phone took. His
Right.
mom took his phone. He had an Android burner phone that he was calling niggas off of on Instagram.
A burner phone, like incel
Yeah,
behavior.
like
What's
a,
Like no, like he had a ooh, this is an Android phone in the top kitchen drawer. Let me charge it
Okay.
to see. He had one of them.
okay.
So the nigga, he's into this bartering shit down there. Like I give him all my old shit, he swap it out for other shit like that, right? No, but he gets listen, fuck that. The Balenciaga track Jones was $8.95. I mean the sock
you
Jones.
traded for a pair of forces?
No, the nigga sold them for $20.
Oh,
That's like.
I paid $8.95 for them Jones.
my 15-year-old did that, nephew.
Oh yeah,
I
your
gave
nephew
it.
did
I
that.
gave
yeah.
it to him on some. Look, bro, I ain't really on these right now, huh?
Yeah, you sold my drinks for a
The
dub.
nigga sold them for $20.
That's
That's
an ass whooping. You know how
that's
an ass
heavy.
whooping.
Like North Philadelphia is still a TV situation.
Right.
Like $20.
You sell it for
But Riri, so back to the PlayStation shit. So the nigga come up here with a fresh Apple Watch. It ain't even fresh. It's too small. It's a 38. The nigga got thick ass.
It's
wrists.
arm thick
He
as shit.
41.
Yeah.
He got a 38 blue band looking like a nut, right?
I feel like we talking about him. I don't like it.
Yeah. No, we bash him. It's all right.
No, it's cool.
Shout out to
You
Jay.
know he a nut, right? Can I keep talking about your brother? He be on nut shit like that.
He said, I don't care.
Yeah,
Shout out to
right?
Brian.
That's heavy. Liam would do that. I
Yeah.
don't care.
So the nigga got this new iPhone, but it's a cracked 8 now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, but now he all like on a Wi-Fi. Now he FaceTime me J-Rax and all this other shit. I'm like, yo, who the fuck?
It's
you
J.
put Yo, Dad. I'm like, all right, I ain't ask no questions. Nigga come up here, he got the phone and the watch. So come to find out, I said something like about the PlayStation 4. He said, oh no, Dad, I swapped that.
Oh, man, he got hurt.
For what? This Apple Watch that's too small and this cracked iPhone 8.
Yeah, he crazy.
Why the fuck?
Would you sell?
He just needs to get better at business deals.
No, you didn't.
Let's
you
take it
can't-
as an
He needs an
opportunity.
ass whooping.
Yes, but let's take it as an opportunity to
At this
just
point-
learn how to like leverage their product better.
You can't sell nothing you ain't fucking paid for.
No, you're absolutely right. It's all wrong, but this is a life skill.
You didn't even consult with your other family members.
Yeah. To see
This
was this the
gonna
play?
Fuck up they dynamic because
Yeah.
now when you catch an attitude and turn into a nut and want to log out, can't nobody play the fucking PlayStation 5. Now
Yeah.
niggas looking at you crazy.
Now everybody
Wow.
looking at you. Wow.
You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
Jay
a lot
Cutler.
of nut shit like that would cuz it'd be like, I love this nigga. He's a very handsome young man. But you was a fucking nut. It's okay to look at your kids, Danny. When you get with your nigga and he got kids, it's okay for you to think they kids is nuts.
Yeah.
I love my child. I
People
love
go
all
to
of them.
bat for their kids, though. They
You're a
don't want to hear the
fucking
truth.
nut.
Yeah.
Your stepchild could potentially be a fucking nut.
Some people don't want to hear the
You
truth
don't
about
tell
their
a dad
kids.
that.
I would never tell
Let the
dad
dad
that.
vent to you about his nut ass
Right.
child,
Yeah.
and then you just sidebar.
Yeah.
Damn, babe, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But is that the best thing
Yep.
to do it though? Sometimes is that the best thing, best way to approach that situation? Is somebody say if you your mate running a situation down about their kids, do you just shake your head and be like, yeah, that's crazy, or do you really like, no, he is a nut. I seen him. Blah 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 blah. Agree on the situation. It's kind of tough because some people look at you like some women don't know how to take this, like take you talking about their child like in that way. Like
Let's
you
say
know,
I'm in a situation and they got kids.
so they
and
be like,
she
you
fucking with
always
kids.
thought this about my child. Like,
Oh, he's speaking. The nut ass nigga calling me. Look,
yeah, look, he calling right J-Rex. Though. Look at him, he calling right now live.
right. So, if I'm fucking with somebody and they got kids and they kids on nut shit,
Yeah,
I've been in this boat before.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to pull you to the side and be like, yo, you already know what the fuck your child doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I carry myself and my kids, so you know they're on that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
got to tell you.
Yeah.
When you listen,
Yeah.
and I'm on some, damn, babe, that's crazy. What you going to do?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't
Mhm.
have no opinion about what you're doing with that's your child. That's a reflection of what you got going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm
So
saying?
something you,
I'm
so you
not
saying
gonna
that's
put-
something you should figure out.
No,
within
like
yourself.
if you ask me, babe,
Yeah,
what should I
I'm-
do?
Right,
I'll
unless
tell you.
unless the
What if you're
person has-
married?
Ooh.
It's still like personal. Like you got a child.
No, if you married, that I
No.
think
Yeah,
that
I don't
won't.
care.
I don't have
different.
kids. I'm the only one who doesn't have kids.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'm the only
Dani
one.
got
I'm the
kids?
only
Me
one
and
who
Dan
have
are the only
kids.
ones that are our siblings that don't have kids.
All my guys, I have 11 nieces and nephews.
And I have 10.
I have no children.
I have 10 nieces and nephews.
That's her. She trying to get it out there, y'all.
She plugging
wanna-
y'all. Look, they
I
gonna
have no child. I don't have no kids.
I have
I'm
shit, I have
available.
shit.
they gonna see this on
Tell y'all
YouTube.
that. That's
And
what-
I throw that ass on the first night.
No, I do not. But I do not. Do not. Not the first night.
Now the first night. Leave it, brother.
2 days later.
Y'all not right. No, it's not.
like,
Listen,
no.
they got the.
But they gonna see them. They gonna see them on YouTube, and yeah, they gonna shoot their shot. But I'm just saying,
No, thank you.
Oh my god.
if you married though, I feel like something gotta give on that
No, like-
situation. You gotta be able to like, all right, these kids is out of fucking pocket. Either they, what we gonna do about this situation?
For sure, I'm gonna talk to you like
Yeah.
like in the situation I'm in, right? I'm fucking with cuz she got a son. He's a beautiful individual.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like at his age, niggas could be moving, doing
Right.
more.
right,
So I suggest like, what's up with him? What do you got going on?
right,
Right? Somebody could have took that the wrong way.
right.
What you mean with my son? I don't compare kids. Everybody on different journeys.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's just like I feel like in the United States of America, as a young black man, you supposed to be motivated because
Yeah, that fire
it's
got be on
cash
your
out here.
ass, young boy.
It's cash out here. Like
Yeah.
I was telling her, a fucking 750 look better when you 25 than when you 35.
Facts.
So you could get it
Credit score that is.
for sure.
Yeah,
Like when you around motherfuckers and you like got the game,
yeah. You gotta soak it up. That's your
young niggas don't listen.
No, they don't.
You get what I'm saying? I used to get cuz game all the time, and it was like, oh, all right. But
Yeah.
nothing happened.
Yeah,
So it's like, all right, well, you get what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna see you fall, but it's just like you gotta do your own journey.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And
like,
you got that's it's tough though. Like when you stressing that to your partner, but like I said, like some people like it's kind of hard for them to hear the truth about their kids, man, and deal with it. Cause I think they be knowing already. They probably
No,
know this.
you do know, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's even as adults. Like there's plenty of people who have adult children who are just like they screw ups,
Right.
and like they may be 60 and really realizing like, yo, I really did this to this person, but it takes them till they're 60 and their child's 35 to be like, this is my fault. No one wants to know like they did a.
It be fucked
Flub.
up when they get it that late though.
Yeah, no, did you see it now? Like,
Yeah, when you 60 though, you understand
no,
that
or,
you
or
did a
just-
bad job.
or even just
as
like,
a parent.
or even just things you just could
crazy.
have done better, like things you just constantly overlooked in your child. You just don't want to admit it to yourself. Like, I failed at this. I didn't do my best for this person. But you have to be mature enough to know, like, I just messed up. That's okay. I
Yeah.
can like fix this now.
Yeah.
He's 12. She's 9. Like, they don't have to keep being like this. But I don't think people want to admit that to themselves.
nah, really.
And that's the.
Jalen and that.
Yeah, fucking, shout out to Squad acknowledging that on the
I'm
show.
not going to call anybody's anything a
No,
nut.
it's okay. He is sucker.
No,
No,
he's a beautiful black boy.
I guess.
No.
My nephew's 13. I can never do that. I be talking to him weird now though, cause he getting out of he texts me at like 1 a.m. about Balenciaga sneakers. I said, excuse me,
Bro, it's,
like that's $700. Why would I ever do that? I said, why? You're gonna grow out of them in like 3 days. I just
Man.
he almost got a call about that.
I'm not really bashing Jay. It's just the fact I know my audience. It's like I know my demographic. I know who I'm dealing with. I ain't lying to myself. You a fucking nut. Me as a father, I'm doing everything I can to like make sure he thorough.
Yeah.
The nigga like keep going against me to be a nut. Nigga, you a nut.
Yeah.
I'm
And you
telling
fighting
you a
against
nut
my
in your
yeah.
face.
Shit
The
is
shit
crazy.
you do, it got to the point where I tell a nigga, before you do anything, ask me.
Cross the street. You said, let me
No,
go.
if you with your friends and they say, Jalen, let's go to the movies on Saturday, ask me first. Say, Dad, is it okay if I go get ice cream? Ask me. You
Yeah,
know what
I
I'm
need to
saying?
know now.
Like, I'm on that park. Am I lying? I asked the nigga, yo,
Park like, no.
call me. Don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Dad, because he called me with little situations in school and shit. Dad, I was in there. Some guy said something to me, but I ain't know how to react. Whole time, nigga already, like,
Already done punched him.
he already handled the situation. And I'm like, Jalen, well, what did you
This
do?
kid's crazy.
He like, nothing, Dad, I'm calling you. Whole time that his mom calling me talking about some. You know he's suspended for 3 days, right? What?
Father and sons also have really weird dynamics. Like even with my brother and my dad, I see their relationship is like so weird. I'm like, do y'all like what's wrong with y'all? Like they just, I don't know. Like
It is a weird dynamic.
It's very, and
definitely.
you're your father's oldest son. My brother is the firstborn and the oldest.
But mine chaotic with Chim because he's just an impossible person. So like when you know
Our dads are brother. They're definitely both impossible
yeah, they
people
just
for
impossible
sure.
like to even like understand or to rationalize with. It's nothing like it's like their way of thinking is just light years apart from mine. So it'd be like
Sure.
They irrational in different ways. Put it that way.
Yeah,
they definitely.
well, as far as my uncle, yeah, definitely. But my dad is just like we on two different earths.
But my brother will say, my brother's what 40. He probably get mad. Tell me he's 45.
Yeah, you know, like say no.
Yeah, listen, look, whatever. But he'll say to me like, "Yo, everything Daddy ever told me was like right." Like he'll be like everything. Like literally, he said, "I get mad when I think about like what I like things I could have did better." Like everything, he like even just stuff from like with my kids, everything. He like everything he ever told me was right. Everything he said, but like that's a hard pill to swallow when you're trying to find your own way, especially being an adult, especially having like a parent who was like influential or important to people or just successful in their own right, and you trying to forge your own path, especially like again it's the whole father-son thing. You add that on top of that, it's a lot with boys with their
We different because I wish like
Listen to y'all pops, man, young boy.
I wish I had somebody to tell me this shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm figuring this shit out as I go.
Yeah.
I'm still not the super best parent. I don't know. I'm not that in touch, in tune to their. I don't know. I just raise them like how I raise them. It's not right. It's not wrong. It's not bad. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's just
It's better
my
than
demographic with him. But it's better than my relationship with my dad and how he raised me.
So you're doing a
You
good
know what I'm
job.
saying? Like
Shout out to that.
But
exactly.
I really don't. I wish I just had that. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm a nigga that listen. If I seen L fall doing a fucking willie, I ain't gonna do no
I'm
willie.
not going to do a willie.
You.
We talk about that all the
I'm not
time.
doing
though.
that shit.
Yeah.
But I just wish like I had somebody like I would be like I'm okay, but I'd be a fucking millionaire right now if I had a
Early
thorough
on.
older nigga that
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Like, cause I
Yeah.
emulate, I move.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know, man.
We figuring it out, man.
As
but
you go.
shout out to
Yo, Riri just slipped me a note. She said that she's single, ready to mingle, and
My hands
live on the show.
My hands have been right here. Ain't no sliding on notes.
Riri said she's
only
single, ready to
qualified.
mingle.
Only qualified.
Yeah, they gotta
You
go
got-
through
you-
him.
no, no,
Yeah.
no,
They gotta
you-
go through
They gotta
him.
go through
no,
me.
you gotta be qualified. You have to be a quality
They
man.
only go through
like a
him.
qual-
Yeah,
you have to
quality
be-
guy.
You have to be a
man.
quality man. You
Al
cannot
gonna-
come
he
over
gonna battle
here.
for me.
No
What's
nonsense.
quality?
I'm
What's
a
quality?
You
Real
look. You can
fast.
look at her and see that she's quality. You can come on, y'all. Y'all
What's
know.
quality, man?
You know when somebody else y'all leave. Y'all know.
What's
Uncle Bob. I mean, my dad.
No. His dad told my niece that her ex-boyfriend was like, yeah, he out of your effing league. So that's kind of old as we
Out
got.
of your fucking league. That's
that
the
be true?
yeah.
And she was like, what? And now he was like, he too fast for you.
Yeah. Sometimes you got because you know guys don't be coming with the coming right, man. So at the end of the day, you
Y'all gotta
got
come right. Just
But
come
yeah.
correct.
Just be a decent dude, man. Don't
She's
gotta
a
be-
decent person. Just you know you're decent.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
I
come.
didn't say I was. I just don't like this ad for myself.
She appreciate it.
It's
She
all
like
right.
it.
It's all right.
Hey, Big Marie, I know
mean,
you're gonna listen to the show.
You're
You
never
go-
gonna.
Hi, Mommy.
Yeah, you're never gonna go about it.
Shout
the
out
whole
Big
way.
Maria.
So let's go.
Yeah, we got
Maria.
the same name. We really corny.
Shout out Big Riri on the Big Riri tip.
It's a minute left, man.
You know what I mean?
All right.
All right, so that's this week's installment, guys. I hope you were entertained. It's everybody individual point of view. Again, like
Appreciate
and
the
subscribe.
listeners, man. Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, man. Check out the YouTube.
Shout out to Riri
And
Shout
share.
Shout out to Danny. Shout out my family, man, coming to kick it with us on the show.
Greatly
Thanks for having
appreciate
us.
it.
You're welcome. Thank y'all
No
for having
problem. Y'all
us.
can come back anytime.
Yeah, we was an open
Aw.
seat. So
Shout out
I
to
love
Park.
it.
shout out to Park Band in the studio.
On that tip.
Best
Um,
assistant.
For sure. Get with us. We see y'all next week. Everybody be safe. Stay sucker free, man.
We out.
On that tip.